yeah, we are back with more Minecraft Aftermath, and we are in part 13. What happened to all my crap? Ah, there it is. Yeah, part 13. Now, last time, I had a serious issue with the chicken farm. I'm not going to worry very much about the chicken farm in this episode, because this one is going to be dedicated to a couple of things. First and foremost, it is time to build... Oh, I was told that I can... what am I doing? I always hit the wrong button. I was told I can build stone brick out of making a cube of these. Well, would you look at that? I'll be gold turned. Alright, so I can make stone bricks. That's a really good thing. Because I'm going to use all of this stuff. I'm going to use the regular stone bricks and the bricks and such and so forth right now. Some wood. Not a whole lot. And some regular stone. I got the frat stones here. I'm going to be using this stuff to construct the Department of Research and Development, because we need this facility to create our new character. But I also got the idea, since you guys have really been active in the comments lately, I've decided that I'm also going to start building the community up, literally. And to do that, well, I'll be darned, I'm actually low on gravel. Never thought I'd say that. But I do need some more of that real fast, so I'm going to go get some gravel. You know it doesn't take that long to get... I gotta fix this problem too, the creeper that annihilated me in the last episode. But real fast, I want to grab a couple more blocks of gravel, because I need to build more pathways and such in order to build these houses, because I am going to make a housing community for my viewers in the video, which means you'll have your own house that you represent. It goes one step beyond doing shoutouts, because I can do shoutouts all I want, but you might get lost in the mix if you get shoutout in a video. Somebody told me I got a shoutout from Doc M77 yes the other day, and that doesn't do me any good. As much as I appreciate you telling me, I want to know more information, like what video was it in, where did he say it, can I see it for myself, because maybe I'd like to connect with this person. You know, you gotta give me something. So that kind of stuff, you know. I'm gonna kill this zombie. Oh, that hurt. I dive bombed him. Oh, here's some coal. Gotta grab this too, right? Let's see how much is there. I hope it's a lot, because I've really been lacking in the coal area. Oh, I did uncover more gravel though. Might as well grab that till my inventory's full at least. So yes, I'm gonna build housing community, and like I said, if somebody could tell me, really the person that heard it, what was your name? I know this one, but I forget. Anyway, if you could be so kind, well maybe, hang on a second. I wrote it down. Yes, Camo Commander 321. You need to tell me where you heard the shout out, sir. Because you telling me that I got one doesn't do me much good. I'd like to connect with this person. So yeah, if you could do me that, it'd be great. I tried looking, but they got so many videos and subs, it's impossible to find like that. So help me out here. Tell me where my shoutouts are coming from, because the more I can connect, the more hits we can get and make this channel #1. Some of you might think it's already #1, but let's face it, we can be #1-er, if that is such a thing. We can be even more #1 than we are now, because it is a we. It's not just me. You guys are part of this too, because you are the community. And as a result, I am going to represent you in my world here by building you a place and building a small community here where everyone has a place. It's basically the way I would want my server to be if everyone was nice and no one stole or griefed or did anything unruly. So you're gonna see my vision, and maybe one day if everyone behaves themselves, I might let you all play in your own house, but until then it's gotta be regulated. Oh, I see what I am. Well, I might as well grab this too while I'm at it. And all of this stuff. Because you figure if I'm going to make an entire path system, I'm going to need a lot of gravel. It's not all going to fit in my inventory just yet, but it's a start. Plus, I am collecting flint, which is good for the arrows I'm going to need in case unforeseen consequences occur. That's what I should do, is rebuild the test chamber from Half-Life. That would be really cool, but it seems like I'm really overdoing it. You know, as far as creating a player character. I don't need an entire test chamber for that. I'm still hoarse today. I wonder what that's all about. I sound ridiculous. That's okay, though. I realized I don't sound as bad through this microphone as I did actually listening to myself, so that's a good thing. So let's just grab as much of this as we can until I max out. I got another 20 spaces or so. And then that'll be good for the time being. I know I left some down there. Maybe I'll grab that too. Just kind of pick this up. And is there anything I don't need? Yeah, I don't need the dirt. Not really. And yeah. Now all I gotta do is chop away these few blocks here and I'm back up. So now I've made a much easier way to get to the bottom of this thing. Eat on one of my cooked chickens. And we'll fill up another stack of this crap. Why not? So yeah, instead of shoutouts, now you're going to get a place. Now don't worry, this is just based on favoritism, but it doesn't mean that if I don't build you a house, I don't like you. It just means that if you don't get a house, I haven't gotten around to your name yet. But it also means that if you want a house, it doesn't hurt to be more active in the comments area and the PMs and all that, because I love reading the comments and getting messages. Some people might think they're annoying me. Well, it's the opposite. The more comments and messages I get, the better. It empowers me because it makes me feel like I'm doing something that matters to people. And the more feedback I get, the more motivated I am to make it even better. So that's one way to work around the financial issue, is to just send me messages and do a lot of commenting. And now you have an even bigger incentive because I can turn that interactivity into a place. Like all of this. Oh, hello, chicken. No. There we go. I made little chicken noises. I get rid of these grass blades. I don't need these. So yeah, first things first, we got to start working on the Department of Research and Development. Now, there's been some questions surrounding this thing and what it's going to look like and how many levels and all this stuff. And basically, it's going to be a structure that will encapsulate the test area, which I will... Basically, I'm going to make a research area and a development area. How amazing is that? Yeah, why do they always wait to fire? Are they getting smarter? I don't think so, Skellington. You is a dummy. I is the smart one. And I need to make a deposit. But you can see this area is already getting much more developed. Obviously, this is my house. This is also the workshop. So we can use it as such. Let me put away the zombie flesh. And there's one piece of wheat. I don't need that. Put more chickens in the furnace. It's getting ridiculous. I got a little bit more coal, so that'll help somewhat in all of this. We'll just put 8 of them there. Can I melt stone bricks? No. I was gonna say that would be pretty hilarious if I could, but I cannot. And I don't need these wooden stairs. I don't actually need all this wood either. I just took it for some reason. I'm gonna put this bread with the food right now. I don't need all of that. I am gonna take more chicken though. Troll face. So much chicken. That was all accidental chicken too. I didn't even mean to get all that. Put the mob drop here. And of course the flint. I don't think I had any, so we'll just put the flint in here with the misc items. Because that looks like a good place to put it. You know for a fact that I'm going to be full on eggs if I go into this place here. So I might just drop in. Cause yeah, this is tough. I'll tell you what I should do. There we go. Now I can get in, but they can't get out. Gotta do my rounds, collecting them eggs. Just so many eggs. It never stops. But the cool part is, even though, well, I have this here, I should really block this off. I don't even care if it's glass. This is going to be all mismatched because I don't want all the chickens getting out of here. But just in that run, I collected about 80 eggs. 80 or so. Man, am I hoarse. I don't know what's going on with this. It's alright, though. I'm not losing my voice. Because if I did, I'd be in trouble. Alright. Here we go! And I still have another 40 or 50 eggs back at the base. They're back in the house there. I love it. I'm going to have to make this multiple levels. And I'm going to have to get a bunch of chickens upstairs with wheat. And then close them off from the bottom so I have different levels of chicken farm. Because there's just too many chickens in one space here. And it's getting out of hand. So, what I'll do, no, I don't want to use that. I'll use a piece of gravel. That's more expendable. Get rid of that. And then down we go. Oh, my wheat farm's almost completely matured too. We'll save that for later. Obviously my melons are ready to harvest. So here's the deal. Let's get rid of these flower pots first. I do want to keep these trees here because I really like the way they look. They make a very nice aesthetic. But as you can see, the whole area here is one layer too shallow because I want the dirt to be flush with the gravel here. So I'm gonna have to dig up some grass as I go about doing this, and then it'll be flush with the trees and make it a little more explorable. Since I got all these epics in here. I am going to cut down these smaller trees, though, because I only want epic trees in this community. This is a private community, as it were, so let me trim this one. Here we go. You want them at least 2 blocks high so that you can run through the town without bumping into tree after tree like the naturally occurring forests. I don't like that at all. And then DoRaD is going to be out here, as I said before, so it's kind of out of the way of all the houses. It just is good city planning. And I've played enough city building games. Heck, I did 50 episodes of SimCity 4, so I should know how to build a city. But yeah, let's get rid of these here and all these extra wood blocks because I don't need them. If I was going to do a city like flower pots, I would put a flat stone base and then put the metal fencing around it to make them look nice. But otherwise, it'll just be normal fencing. And then stuff like this water, I gotta fill that in. Yeah, all that stuff. Oh, here's some clay. Wow, I had clay right next door. Ooh, that's a lot of it too. Wow, what a deposit. Jeepers, it goes all the way. That's a massive amount of clay right in my front yard. Well, we'll have to get that later on. You know I'm gonna need that when I do the stuff with the clay. Of course. I make brick structures and things and so forth. But this is probably going to take a few episodes to fully complete all of this, but each episode I'm going to try to do at least one house so that somebody gets, a permanent residence in my video series and gets to be a truly integral part of the process. You can see this layer of grass is correct, but all that needs to be filled in. So I'll do so. That's I think what I'm going to use the TNT for is dirt mining. And fill it all in with dirt. It just makes sense to do that. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's midday. It must be raining soon. Yeah, I think it's raining off in the distance because it got gloomy all of a sudden. I don't think I made this tree either. No, because this didn't have any wood around it. What the heck is this? What is this an epic? But it kind of spawned near the ground. I don't understand what happened. Who knows? Wow, this axe is almost dead. Well, we'll have to make another one. Good, so the idea is This facility is probably going to be a one-level facility with a basement in it. But it's going to be kind of tall because I have to make it kind of epic looking. So, yeah. So let me get rid of some of this grass first, because you can never have too many seeds, of course. And I'll be able to pick some of these flowers for red dyes in case I want to make different things. I would love to find a slime or two. Big slime, that is. Maybe I'll go slime hunting one of these times, just because I'd like to use some sticky pistons to make some doorways and crap like that for, you know, different things. And sticky pistons work. I mean, I can use normal pistons, but it's cooler with the sticky ones. Just saying. I can make a one way sliding door with regular pistons, but sticky just makes it kind of easier. How much room do I have? I don't have all that much, but I'll do this. Back up to 15 experience. Chances are I'm gonna make a new shovel with that, because it'll allow me to get a decent diamond shovel, even though I don't actually need to do any. Well, me. So I'm trying to think if it's really necessary to enchant such a thing, because it's pretty powerful even without enchantment. Let's see, we're up to 16. All right. I do have more dirt also, so I don't need to chop down all of this, but I kind of just want to even out the area a little, just like so. There, that's good. And we'll get these two here. I really should cut this tree down though. Oh yeah, so you're probably wondering to yourself, hey Sorv, who is getting houses? Because up until this point I've just said what I'm doing, but I haven't said any names yet. Well, the first list of names, there are 5 people on the list of houses that I'm going to make. Now these are in no particular order, and they are not based on any real rhyme or reason. They just kind of are. What can I get rid of? I kind of need everything. Well, let's see if I toss these buttons, because the buttons aren't all that important at the moment. But I still need to start building stuff. I figured that would just about fill up my inventory. Well, I've been working so much, I actually depleted some of my health. How do you like them apples? Those golden apples, I should say, if I do say so myself. So yeah, the question you're probably wondering is, who are these people that are going to get houses? And why am I not getting a house? Well, now I told you, this is not, you know, in any particular order. This is just me choosing random names, and everyone eventually will get their own place. But like I told you, it's all based on activity. The more active you are in my comments and all that stuff, the better your chances are of getting your own place here on the series. So, now I gotta pick flowers. Gosh. I'm trying to get an area dug out here so I can, you know, I should actually use the brick to build a foundation for this place, because the way I'm gonna do it really is I want to have double doors leading into the place, and I want to put, like, have, let's see here, we'll put the brick down here, and I'll kind of just make this up as I'm going along. So I want to have like a brick entrance like this. So the double doors would be here. If I made a brick floor like that, I didn't bring doors with me, so I'll just use, well, I won't use the stone slabs. Put like this here and that there. Then this too is where the doors go, and then here is where the frat stone is. So we'll do 8 high, and then another 8 over here. And then you have to, I'm going to put, well, I can't do that. So I don't want to put an intermediate one. I just want to put, like this. There we go. Now my pain pills are starting to kick in. That's why I'm so hoarse. I was like, why? What the heck? Now I get it. Alright, so that's like that. And then we're going to use the stone bricks right along the top here in order to create the facade of the place. And that's where the doors go, right there. What I should do though is let me bring this out a little more. It'll be like that, but then it just kinda, we got 4 that way. Another one here, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. I think that's how the other side is, right? Yeah. Then I'll angle it a little bit. Do 5 that way. And then another 5 this way. Good. I don't... The place isn't going to be symmetrical, so sorry to those of you with OCD worse than mine. There is not going to be symmetry involved in this. 1 second, I got to take a drink. So, sorry about that, but it's only because I have to make different rooms that mean different things, and I can't be the same on both sides. But the main entranceway, you can see this is a pretty big place. And we're going to go back 10 like that, and then just kind of cut it off right here. This will be the main area, because if you're going to do this, you might as well make it mean looking, right? That's a huge area for the entranceway. And now I can collect flowers because I freed up some inventory. And this is the floor. It's going to be made of half steps. So I'll have to get more cobblestone and turn that into frat steps. Fortunately, I have a lot of pick left. I probably have another 4,000 hits left in this thing. So that's a really good thing. That means that these got to get dug out, of course. And boy, it's times like these I wish I had zombie mod. I mean, I do have it installed but not enabled because I'm playing the series and I don't want to use mods while I'm doing it. That's only for creating things like Pandora, where you have to do massive amounts of building and such and so forth. So what I'll do is I'll just make this path go straight around and link up with that one, because right around here will be some houses. And I still have not said who the houses are going to belong to. I'm going to save that and tell you in a minute. But the first things first is that I have to use the bed, because so you're starting to look awesome already. I have to use the bed because I want to kind of do this during the daytime. So let's go to sleep, and when I awake we can continue. Yeah, so in these 30-minute videos we seem to be getting a lot done. Do I have any more? I only have 3 cobbly. There's more chickens. Hilarious. Yeah, so the next episode will probably be dedicated to cobblestone mining, and this one will just be building as much of the research facility and the housing as I can. The housing is primarily going to be wooden houses with different wool features for different color walls and floors. And if you do get a house, you are more than welcome to comment or message me telling me if you want any special features in your house. But the houses are all going to be quaint. I'm not going to do anything obnoxious or ridiculous. So don't, go overboard. Just if you have a special request like a floor or ceiling color or something, or you want this painting there, or you just whatever, if you need a room for this and that kind of stuff is okay. But don't tell me that you want a giant penis growing out of the chimney, or that you want, an 800 by 800 basement 10 blocks high. It's not going to happen. Sorry. That's, ask somebody else to do that for you, because that's, first of all, it's not fair, and it's also stupid. Not that you have low intelligence, but the idea is dumb, because that's just too excessive. It's like playing The Sims and making a room completely made out of toilets. There's no reason to do it. So it's not happening. Forget it. Nobody's getting an 800 by 800 by 10 basement in their house. It's not happening. Oh, hello, skeleton. Looks like you want to die today. As I smite thee. Wow, okay, I was gonna say, all that inventory and I'm not out of any blocks. Well, here I am. Just now. You can have farms, though, if your property permits, because I might do something in the future where if you participate in certain events, or you win secret contests that I run, then you'll get your house or your property expanded in the series, and then you'll have more notoriety. And I might even do bonus videos about it or whatever. So all kinds of possibilities open up for this kind of thing. But initially, it's just me, you know, trying to get more interactive with my audience and really make them feel like they're a part of the series, because you guys are the reason that this series is possible. And that was before I was, as a matter of fact, I'm still not earning money. I'm waiting on a reply from these guys, but I've been doing this for a year and a half for free, so you know it's legit. You know, Sorv is the real deal. I'm not messing around. Why did I get rid of those? I need those. They had to stay there. Whoops. And why am I collecting all this? I only have a few minutes left, and DoRaD just got started. Alright. Let's lay these 3 blocks down, and then I'll keep going, because that's a good start. Even though I don't have a foundation for the houses just yet. But yeah, so here's how this is going to work with DoRaD. I'm going to have, basically the stone brick is the majority of the complex. And it's just going to go right around like this, all the way around, so that it comprises the exterior of the building and the main part of it. Yeah, I also wanted enough space on it to make a logo of sorts on the face of the thing, because I thought that would be really cool looking. There we go. And I do believe I grabbed enough stone brick, especially now that I know I can recreate stone brick. I don't have to run out to the stronghold every time I want some, and then I can just save the mossy and the cracked ones for special occasions. Like in the basement part, it might be a little more aged, it's a little, you know, moisture down there or whatever, just make it interesting. But or I might, you know, add it here and there on the outside of the place to make it look a little aged, even though this is a brand new facility and we've just built it, so I really can't add too much aging in there. Whoops. There we go. But yeah, a lot can be done in a few minutes when Sorvius builds, that's for darn sure. Anyone who's ever played with me on our server knows that... Yep, the video crossed over. Yeah, anyone who's played on the server knows that I definitely have a knack for building a very, very large objects in a short amount of time. That is for darn sure. And if you haven't played with me on a server, well, one day maybe you will. But until then, you'll have to deal with this. Me building for you. Because once I get the outside of this done, it looks like I might actually run out of stone brick. With the whole thing? Yeah, I'm short. But yeah, wow, this is looking cool already. Doesn't take long for Sorv to make something pretty neat. So that's the beginnings of DoRaD. And while we're here... Oh, I don't have any stairs. I was going to put stone or brick stairs right there, but that'll be next time. Because I need bricks, I need more stone bricks. Yeah, next episode is definitely going to be cobbly mining. But what we want to do right now is get out our... oh wait, that's right, I have dirt. I can just lay it down over here. I'm not going to fill the whole thing in, just enough for one of these houses to start, because the first 5 names are as follows. Oh, you know what? Let me grab some chickens' eggs first. While we're here, I might as well get them. Because you can never have too many chicken eggs, right? Like I said, I don't even have to make them mate anymore. I just have to whip eggs at them and they multiply exponentially. I'm not going to throw any this time because I already did infinite chickens at the beginning of the episode. So this is gravy on the chicken. Of course. Alright, don't follow me. Ah, crap. I falled. There we go. Yeah, so I gotta put the dirt down, and then I'll build the first house, or at least part of it, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, I got enough dirt for this. Control face. So put the dirt down, and I'll begin construction. So the names are as follows, now that it's the end of the video. The first 5 names are Anime Girl 1220, Canaan 5, babybabyjesus, devrayy, and 666 Maiden Fan. You guys are the first round picks for getting your house built in this game world of mine and in this series. So feel proud. You made the cut. And to everyone else that participates actively in the comments, don't get sore with me because you it doesn't mean I don't like you or anything like that. It just means that these are the names I chose randomly. I mean, I got a whole list of names and I just picked 5 and that was that. So, here's the first house that's going up. And I'm just going to build something basic, not too fancy. I have to get rid of that. But it's going to have an entrance area like a foyer and a bedroom. And I'm out of logs, so let's quick grab some more. Logs, that is. To bring out my axe, which is almost dead, but that's okay. I don't mind. Bring out my shovel, which is almost dead, but again, it's alright. We'll get another one. No big D. And I'll cut down about 10 or 12 more of these. That way we're good to go with that. Oh yeah. That should be enough for this part of it. See, look how much this is developed in just one episode. That's another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into streets and start naming the streets. And, yeah. Good! So, I'll make myself a working bench. Throw that down. And don't worry, this is going to have a carpet in that, but whichever one of the 5 names that I just mentioned would like this house, you're more than welcome to have it. You can claim it. I was going to give it to Anime Girl, but I want to be fair, so you guys can fight over it in the comments or whatever. But yeah, that's going to be how this is. And it's just going to be a roof like this with the wooden thing going on. And we'll need a few more logs for this, darn it. Keep running into stuff. Put that there. We'll have to do a little pruning for this one. Put this here. And I don't mind going a little overtime to wrap this up. Not at all. Do a little side jumping there. That's kind of challenging. Ugh. Alright. So I'll cut this down. I am going to need a few more bits of tree. So let me go over here and cut down some of this. Because that epic tree, I can plant more, obviously, since I know how. Just need a couple more logs for the gable parts of this. Looks like I need 2 more. Not a problem. As the night falleth. I'll need this to get up there, of course. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta prune this tree. Yeah, so we'll say in the comments who wants this house. And just ask yourself, could this series get any more awesome? I mean, seriously, I'm not trying to brag, but where else are you gonna find somebody that gets this involved with their community? I mean, seriously, where? And if you know, let me know so I can top it. But regardless, you guys are awesome. And this house has no lights. It's still under construction, for crying out loud. It's still got scaffolds on the sides and all that stuff. It's just that this is the beginnings of it. In every video, I'm going to make more houses and more DoRaDs and more everything. And nowhere else can you get it but at MGI. Oh yeah. I don't think this is quite enough logs though. I have to make more. Bam, that should do it. Just toss the wood down there. And then this will come to a nice roof peak. Darn it. I keep screwing it up. Also, we need a street name. Because I'm going to make this an intersection. Right there where that crosses is going to go out up into the desert and that. So we can have a sand mine. but I need some street names. Obviously, the road going across my house is 1 Sorvius Lane, but I need a cross street going beyond the farms, and for that road and this road, if you want to draw diagrams or whatever, you don't have to post it, but if you want to come up with names for those, that'd be cool. So here's a nice little house. It's got a lot of work to be done, and I'm going to build another one similar to it across the way here, where this lake is. But yeah, that ends this video. You guys have yourselves an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow with more Minecraft Aftermath, where we will continue the awesomeness. So see you then, and be cool. Oh yeah.